हाय गाइस, हेलो। कैसे हैं आप सभी? आज की इस वीडियो में हम प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन को एनालाइज करने वाले हैं फॉर बिहार जुडिशल सर्विसेज। और जो 3 साल जो मैंने सेलेक्ट किया है वो 29th, 30th एंड 31st, ये तीनों पेपर को एनालाइज करेंगे हम, प्रीवियस ईयर के क्वेश्चन पेपर को। और इस एनालिसिस से हम ये जानने की कोशिश करेंगे कि पिछले सालों में जुडिशियल सर्विसेज एग्जामिनेशन में क्या क्वेश्चन का ट्रेंड रहा है, किस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस पूछे जा रहे हैं, और हम अपने लिए एक स्ट्रेटेजी डिवॉल्व करेंगे जो कि हमें एक अच्छा स्ट्रेटेजी, एक अच्छा अप्रोच लाके देगी 32nd बिहार जुडिशियल सर्विसेज एग्जामिनेशन के लिए। ठीक है, तो बिफोर प्रोसीडिंग, आई एम अ PhD स्कॉलर एट इंडियन लॉ इंस्टीट्यूट. I am a JRF qualified candidate as well, and I have completed my LLM from Indian Law Institute, and I have completed my LLB from Delhi University. So this is basic uh, legal education background which I possess right now. Right. So you subscribe to the channel only if you find the content that I am going to provide to you beneficial to you in any ways. Right. And if you find it satisfactory, kindly do subscribe and share this video with your fellow aspirants so that the reach of the analysis reaches to every of the aspirant who seriously wants to appear this examination and qualify this, right? Sorry for the disturbance. There is, I think, aircraft going away from it, right? Fine. So basically we are going to discuss the three question papers, that is 29th, 30th and 31st. So there is a specific reason why I have chosen these three papers only and not prior to 29th. The reason being that post 28th, that is from 29th, there has been change in the syllabus. Basically for the combination of constitutional law, which was earlier along with the constitutional law of India. Earlier, prior to 29, they were asking Constitution of England. Right. And there was reason why they were asking Constitution of England, because you know that we were British colony, and the Indian Constitution is highly influenced by the Government of India Act 1935, and which was again drafted by the British Parliament. Right. It was drafted by the British Parliament, and that is why the syllabus was so designed. But post 28th and from 29th, the Constitution of England has been replaced with administrative law. So today we have the combination that we know. We have constitutional law along with administrative law. Okay? And that is why, and this pattern has been followed from 29th, 30th and 31st examination, and that is why I have chosen these three papers. So this is the basic reason that I have chosen. So in this video, basically we will discuss law paper as well, and along with law, GS paper as well. The trends, because you know that the बिहार जुडिशल सर्विसेज जो PT का एग्जाम होता है, it consists of two papers. that is GS and law, right? So GS they have 100 questions and law they have 150 questions. So it is important, and the combined, the qualifying marks is combination of both the papers. There is no individual cutoff. Individual cutoff PT में नहीं है, and out of 250 you have to score, right? Out of 250, because one each question is of 1 mark, so out of 250 you have to score. And last 31st में जो कट ऑफ था, आई गेस इट वाज समवेयर अराउंड 164 और 167, इन दोनों में से एक था। तो आउट ऑफ 250 द लास्ट कट ऑफ वाज, से अपर लिमिट ले लेते हैं 167, ठीक है ना। सो अगर लॉ का पेपर 150 का होता है और आपने 150 के 150 सही कर दिए हैं, तो यू जस्ट नीड 17 मार्क्स फ्रॉम जीएस टू क्वालिफाई 31st बिहार जुडिशियल सर्विसेज का पीटी। And that is how it is very essential to understand, which is, I mean, 150 questions of law, it is quite, and I won't say it is impossible, but quite not that smartly feasible to do all 150 questions right. And that's why we also focus a quite bit on general studies for Bihar Judicial Services examination. And जनरल स्टडीज का जो वेटेज है, दैट इज ऑल्सो वेरी हाई। आई मीन कंपेरेटिवली a good portion of GS is also part of mains examination, and that is why it becomes important that we understand the pattern of the examination, and that is how we will be able to devise a good strategy for us. So let us start with the law first. Law के लिए let us start. So law में there are let us talk about the combination. So you know that there is a compulsory paper, मेंस की तरफ से ही बात करते हैं, क्योंकि मेंस के ही सब्जेक्ट पीटी में पूछे जा रहे हैं। तो पहला जो कॉम्बिनेशन है वो है एविडेंस एंड प्रोसीजर का, ठीक है। सो ये कंपलसरी पेपर है जो कि हर किसी को अटेंड करना है। उसके बाद 5 कॉम्बिनेशन होते हैं, उसमें से 3 आपको ऑप्ट करने होते हैं। तो पहला कॉम्बिनेशन हम लेके चलते हैं कॉन्स्टी प्लस एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव लॉ का। सेकंड कंपोनेंट जो कि तीसरा पेपर होगा वो ले लेते हैं टॉर्ट प्लस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट का। चौथा जो है वो ले लेते हैं हिंदू मुस्लिम, आई मीन फैमिली लॉ, ठीक है। फिफ्थ वन इज कमर्शियल लॉ, which consists of 4 paper, that is sale of goods act, partnership, negotiable instrument, and company. These are the 4 subjects that is asked in commercial law. And sixth one is PPA, specific relief act, ठीक है, इक्विटी and trust. So I'm very sure that very soon this paper may be changed, because administrative law जैसे कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया की जब पे आया था, इक्विटी भी वही का कॉन्सेप्ट है, कॉमन लॉ का कॉन्सेप्ट है। तो दिस माइट ऑल्सो चेंज, बट अभी तो है सिलेबस में हमारे, सो दिस शुड नॉट बॉदर अस। सो फ्रॉम माय एनालिसिस व्हिच आई हैव डन, सपोज अगर मैं ये लाइन बनाता हूँ, ठीक है ना, तो समझिए आप इस बात को कि दिस हैज बीन द फिक्स्ड पैटर्न फॉर 28th, 29th एंड 30th। this has been the fixed pattern, that from procedure, evidence and procedure, they are just asking 20 questions. ठीक है. From constitution and administration, they are asking 40 questions. For tort contract, they are asking 30 questions. Hindu Muslim, they are asking 20 questions, 10 each maybe. Commercial law, they are asking 20 questions. In 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. From TPA, they are asking again 20 questions. ठीक है. So this becomes 150 if you add up. 70, 20, 90 and 60, 150. So this is the constitution of the paper, law paper, that is asked in BPSC prelims, BPSC judicial prelims examination. So if you have a strategy as to, because see, there is no negative marking for sure. So out of 50, you can target around 120 marks from here. So majority of it is constitutional, administrative, and this will bring you 70 marks from here. And यहाँ से again you can gather. I mean, you can make your own plan as to where should you focus. ठीक है. And the questions that are asked, my analysis says that the questions are very repetitive. So that again becomes a good part of the preparation that we can follow. So this is the pattern of a law paper. Now come to GS. GS consists of 100 questions for 100 marks, and it has 4 subjects in it. First is history. Second one is geography. Third one is science, and fourth one is current affairs. So this is the 4 component of the GS paper, and believe me, for all the 3 papers, that is 29th, 30th and 31st, they have been asking 35 questions from history, 15 questions from geography, 30 questions from science, and 20 questions from current affairs. This has been the consistent pattern for Bihar Judicial Services Examination PT का GS वाले पेपर. ठीक है. So this is how it is. Now, having said that, now let us talk about the sources from where we can prepare it. ठीक है. So this is one book. You can take any book. My intention is to tell you that you should have a previous year question paper. एक प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर की बुक होनी चाहिए आपके पास. फॉर श्योर मतलब फॉर श्योर. Apart from the syllabus that you have, you should be having a previous year question paper book, and that will guide you as to which portion of the syllabus is relatively more relevant than the other. And that is why it is always said that you should have a previous year question paper for any examination that you are preparing for. And today, because we are talking about judicial services examination, it is very important that we should have our previous year question paper. This is one book which will consist of all the papers that has been asked till today, and this is उसके paper wise है, that is 26th, 27th, 28th ऐसे करके है, and यहीं से एनालाइज करके मैंने आपको ये पूरा का पूरा डेटा दिया है. नेक्स्ट, books, combination of books you can always go for is these 4. So सिंगल की 4 किताबें आती हैं ऑब्जेक्टिव की, मल्टीपल चॉइस की, जो कि they consist all the subjects basically of law, which could be asked in any, I mean, any paper, any judicial examination of the state, any state. So you can have this book if you are serious aspirant of judicial service examination. And the beauty of this book is that the book, any book, for example, if you open up a book which talks about the constitution, I think volume 2 of the four combination talks about the constitutional law, right? So when you talk about this, when you open up the chapter of constitutional law, the chapter has been further, I mean, the subject has been further divided into topics and subtopics. What exactly I'm trying to say is that, suppose fundamental rights, so all the questions of the fundamental rights on Article 12 asked in any examination, any judicial examination throughout the country has been compiled at one place. Similarly, for Article 14, Article 20, Article 25, Article 19, 21, so and so forth. I mean, the major, the relevant uh, topics within a subject has made a has been made up as a separate subtopic, and all the questions. So you'll find that under Article 14, suppose we discuss, we are talking about Article 14. So you'll find that the same kind of questions has been repeated in various states. So this also gives an idea as to which particular question is repeating itself in many states, and Bihar is not immune from this practice. So if you look into the question paper of Bihar, you will find out that the questions has been asked somewhere, or maybe previously in Bihar itself. So that is why the previous year question paper becomes really important for our preparation, right? So apart from that, I'm also thinking to start a marathon series of the subjects. So I'll make a single video of each subject, and you can subscribe to the channel if you are really interested. So I'll try to make this video on weekly basis on any Sundays, starting from the next Sunday. I mean, from say the coming Sunday. Today is whatever day today is. I mean, the date today is 9th when I'm making this video. So Sunday is next Sunday would be the maybe the first. So if the response that I'll be getting from this video is quite high, then I'll surely make a marathon series on different subjects, and I'll only cover the relevant part within our subject itself, right? So guys, this is all that I had for you today. So I thank you all for listening to me and viewing this video. And if you find this initiative, I mean the content that I provide relevant, do subscribe to my channel, and do hit the bell icon as well, and like it. And if you have any question, you can comment it, and finally share it with your fellow aspirants. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.